Hi Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see what your angels want you to know for this month. Thank you. Okay, so it seems that there's been things that's been going on in your life. A little bit like, so it's similar to Scorpio. Scorpio got this as well from the angels. Blessing in disguise. So you may have experienced something in your life recently that could have shaken you quite strongly, shaken you to the core, really. That's what I'm getting this feeling. And you are holding on to unconsciously to some resentment to why this had to happen to you. Now, the angels want you to know and understand that this has happened for you and not to you, and that there's a totally valid reason for this, okay? And that everything happens for a reason, and that if you were meant to experience something and you weren't able to experience it, or whatever it is, it just feels like you may have experienced some quite strong obstacles. So this month it's telling me that you need to just understand that everything happens for a reason, and just learn to just trust and love, and don't hold on to so much resentment and anger because things aren't happening the way you want them to happen, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's what your angels want you to know. Let's see what you need to know career and financially. Okay, career and financially, what do Capricorn need to know? Oh, thank you. Career and financially, too many. Okay, career and financially. Thank you. One more, please. Too many. All right. Oh, there were already two that fell out. Okay, so career and financially. Ooh, yes. Okay, first and foremost, you got Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. So this month is all about just taking the steps, the actions that you need to take in order to achieve what you want to achieve. Don't be afraid of doing it. Don't hide your beauty. Don't hide what you have to offer, because you're robbing the world of it, okay? Be fearless and be bold in what you want to achieve, in what you want to do, and in what you want to achieve. Now, it's important for you to understand that it's not the bulldozer attitude. Don't go through life just, bulldozing forwards. It's more just being understanding that, like, in order for you to achieve what you want to achieve, you need to let go of that false evidence appearing real. It's not serving you in any way. Now, you're also being asked this month to really show your true colors and let it shine, okay? So you are moving into that direction of being more comfortable within your own skin, more comfortable within your own self. And what's really going to set you apart from others is your true self, is you shining your true colors. Now, sometimes that may feel a bit uncomfortable, and it may feel like you're like, oh, I don't know if they're ready to see that. It really, let go of that. That's ego that's talking. They are ready to see it, and it's beautiful, and it needs to be seen. Now, if you're struggling to find that within you, if you're struggling to find your own true self, what's being asked is that you just move through life boldly and fearlessly, and your true self will just come out automatically. It's not a matter of you trying to discover it. It's already there. You just need to be less fearful in life, and you need to take more risks in life. Sometimes we can get into analysis paralysis. That's the word that's coming up quite strongly. So maybe you guys overthink things. You're trying to find a solution when sometimes there's no solution. The only solution is that you need to let go of your fears and your anxieties, and to just move into your life. I'm seeing some really good things around finances as well, because you'll be able to move through the fear. Maybe there's some fear around finances, fear that you're not making enough money, or you're not going to be able to make ends meet. You can let go of that fear, because that's just going to attract more of that energy. You will be able to make ends meet, and the more you're able to be yourself, the more you're able to be in that flow, the more you're going to be able to attract that abundance towards you. All right? Let's see what you need to know relationship-wise. Okay, shuffle. Relationship-wise, what do you need to know? Okay. 2 fell out. Let's have a look. Okay. Again, you got thinker, which was upside down. So it's giving me the impression that it is this analysis paralysis, that you are overthinking things massively, and that overthinking energy is causing a few issues and conflicts. There is also the energy of thinking like, is this person the right person for me? Should I be with them? You need to let go of that, because it's not serving you. You'll know deep down if that person is the right person for you, and you got message in the bottle, but you got it upside down. So it means that you're ignoring the messages that are being given to you by the universe. So perhaps relationship-wise, this is more partner-wise, you're having doubts around your partner and you're trying to figure out what's the next step. Well, the universe is trying to communicate with you, but you're not actually paying attention. You're too focused on your own drama within yourself, and you're not looking out exteriorly. That's one of the things that's coming up. Another thing that's coming up is that there may be a little bit of resentment and, what's the word? When you're, tell me what's the word, please? Okay, the word's anger. So there's anger towards your parents, maybe for not being able to be the parents that you wanted them to be, and you're over analyzing the whole situation, and you kind of just need to let go of all that and just see them as souls, and souls that are doing their they're trying to do their best that they can do, but they have all of the conditioning that they've experienced throughout their whole life. So it's letting go of that resentment, and just moving into a more peaceful and more loving approach, rather than it feels a bit judgmental. It feels a bit like sticky, the energy. Also, when it comes to message in the bottle, it feels like there is a distant relative that needs you to contact them. There's a feeling of this isolation again, obviously Corona, but it's a bit deeper than that, and they're feeling like you really do need to contact them in order to just guide them and help them. So if this brings anyone to mind, then please call them, because they're waiting for your call desperately. If you're looking for a relationship, you're being asked to stop overthinking why you're not in a relationship. Sometimes overthinking is just going to create that kind of neediness energy, and rather than do that, just believe that it will happen when it's meant to happen. So just trusting the universe a little bit more, and move through life fearlessly and boldly, and then you'll attract who you're meant to attract. Okay, let's see what your soul wants you to know, Capricorn. What does Capricorn's soul want them to know, please? Oh, okay. All right, so you got the crumbling. What are you clinging onto? So it feels like maybe there's some unhealthy habits, behaviors, stories. The main thing that's coming up is quite strongly is stories. So perhaps there's some stories from your past that you're holding on to because you feel like it gives you some form of identity. You need to let go of that. It doesn't. It's just giving you, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's what you thought gave you identity, but you're ready to move on from that. And your soul really wants you to move from that. Also, just take this time this month to really look at what is actually preventing me from moving forwards, and what am I clinging on to. Perhaps it's a habit, like an unhealthy habit, like smoking, or it could be drinking, over drinking, could be what's happening as well. There's also this feeling of you have to look at who you're clinging onto and whether they're ready, if you are ready to let them go. Your soul says you are ready, so you need to look at why you're not letting them go. All right? So affirmation card wise, your affirmation for this month is What is your affirmation for this month, Capricorn? You've got 2. Do you have 2? Okay. Your affirmation is impermanence. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity, non-entity. All right? So it feels like this month there will be some things that are going to maybe shake the boat a little bit, rattle the ship, so to speak. And there'll be also some very positive things. And the good and the bad is all the same, and that you just need to see, the beauty in the shadow and in the light. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll tune back in with you next month. Have a beautiful, beautiful month. Bye.